Don't you also think that we should legalize having sex with animals?
No.
No?
Legalize having sex with animals?
Why not? What's wrong with that?
No, that's wrong. Yeah. That's super wrong for me. No.
No.
Why not?
Right, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
That is really odd.
I don't really want to entertain the concept.
Probably not is the answer.
No? Don't you think it should be legal to have sex with animals?
I'm against zoophilic acts and whatnot. That's very much immoral and just wrong in general.
Well, why is it wrong?
Humans are not meant to have sexual contact with animals, you know. We're meant to have with other humans. That's just kind of how our biology is designed. The most logical way to explain it.
But what if someone gets turned on by other animals? Like, shouldn't they be allowed to have sex with them?
In this case, if it was me, if it's like in the first stages, they obviously need some professional help, therapy. There's lots of cases where like people do all sorts of disturbing acts thanks to past traumatic experiences that severely cripple the mental psyche of a human.
But what's the reason? Why shouldn't that be allowed?
Why would you ever want to do that?
I don't want to do it. I'm just saying if someone would do it, shouldn't they be allowed to do it?
No, because also the animals doesn't have like a... How do you know if the animal will want? It's like raping.
Yeah, but it's just animals though.
No, animals feel also.
They do?
Animals, yes.
Okay.
So I think it is not correct, and not for human, not for animal. It is not nature. It will be rape. That is not good. For me, no.
Well, they don't consent to it, so...
Yeah, but they're just animals though.
They have feelings too.
Do you eat animals?
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah? Do they give consent to be killed?
No.
So why do you care about consent in that scenario when you talk about sex?
Yeah, you have a right, I guess.
Well,
I'm too hungover for this conversation.
I can't fathom the idea of anybody being attracted to an animal in the first place. I just can't process it. But I would say that the animal doesn't have any say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're against it because the animals can't give consent, basically?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
But does that matter? They're just animals? So...
Oh, okay.
No, they're sentient beings. They're sentient beings. They're aware of stuff.
Do you guys eat? Do you guys eat animals?
Yeah. Yeah.
So why do you care about their consent in that scenario, but not in this scenario?
Yeah, it's a fair question. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it as the first thing.
If it's okay to kill and eat them, shouldn't they be allowed to have sex with them as well?
Well, I mean, again, there's a pragmatism to eating an animal. It's nutrition, you know.
So if you kill them afterwards, then it's okay?
No, because that would be an unnecessary cruelty.
Yeah, but is it necessary to eat them?
Yeah, isn't it?
Some might say it's not. So you care about animals giving consent and don't do stuff to them that they don't want?
I care about the well-being of the animals, that's it. I know the animals cannot speak, unfortunately, of course, but I care about the well-being of the animal, and of course, that's rapism. No, that's not.
Do you guys eat animals?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I see where you're going.
I thought you cared about animals' consent.
Yeah.
They don't give their consent to be killed, do they?
No, they don't.
So why do you care about their consent in that scenario, but not when you eat them?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah. Isn't it a bit weird? If it's allowed to kill them, why is it not allowed to fuck them?
Yeah.
If you care about animals giving their consent, then isn't it worse to kill them than to fuck them?
It's true, I guess.
Yeah, so this should be illegal maybe to...
No, maybe.
Okay, so what do you care more about? Like that they should be able to give consent to having stuff done to them that they don't want? Is that more important?
Well, I don't know. I'll probably stop eating animals before I do that, so I don't know.
But what specifically is wrong about it?
Well, the most logical one is we're literally not designed species-wise.
Okay. Shouldn't we be allowed to if it gives us pleasure and
In this case, there's a classic quote, which is just because you can doesn't mean you have to. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to.
So might don't make right. Can't we also survive without eating any animals?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it is unnecessary then.
Essentially, and it'll probably have to go that way, you know?
Yeah, like a lot of people do say, like we'll look back on a time and say, isn't it crazy that we ate animals? You know what I mean?
So what's the cause for someone to do this? It's just not worth it in the long term.
So the reason you're against it is because it's not good for humans. You don't care like if it's good or bad for the animal. It's because we shouldn't be doing it. That's why you're against it. You don't care if
Well,
it's
about
bad
the
for
animal, here's my best argument. Rabbits do it with rabbits. Birds do it with birds, you know, in their own species and whatnot.
There are species of animals who rape other species.
Oh no, cuz this nigga is screwing a penguin, cuz. Oh my God. Was that a walrus? He was wrong whoever he was.
They're animals, they don't really, they're pretty much instinct. Stuff, even if it's not nice, it happens.
So you're saying we can't justify our actions because other animals do something? Is that
No, what I'm saying is that it happens, like also in the wild, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing.
if you don't want people to do stuff to animals that animals don't like, I mean, if we kill them, they're for sure not going to like that. But if you have sex with them, they may or may not like. We don't know.
Yes, of course. I have tried to not eat animals, and every time I try to eat less. Currently I try to eat like more cheese, because also taking out the cheese and using the animal for working is another topic that is maybe not quite good.
So why do you eat animals
I'm
or cheese or stuff that comes from animals? Why do you eat it?
because I like it, unfortunately.
Because it gives you pleasure.
Pleasure, yeah, because I like eating food, of course.
So what's the difference then?
Okay, maybe the difference it will be, I'm not trying to say that my behavior is going to be good instead of the other thing, but maybe one thing is because I can live without sex, and I cannot live without eating, but I of course can live eating only vegetables. So yeah, it is a really hard topic to tell, but of course I'm up to it to talk about it.
Do you eat animals?
I eat animals, I admit I'm a pretty bad person, you know, I'm not very nice in that case.
If you're against us screwing animals because it may be harmful to us or may not be good for us, but like all meat and animal products contain saturated fat and cholesterol, and so that's not good for us either. So shouldn't we ban eating animals as well?
I think what we really should ban is rather way how animals get treated. When you point that out, you're specifically talking about, you know, veganism goals and mass.
I'm trying to legalize sex with animals. Why would you think I'm a vegan? Isn't that a bit too extreme, not to harm any animals, not to kill or harm any animals? You have to kill or harm some, don't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But that's primarily for like, which are kept in captive. You know, in the nature, that's a whole different thing.
And another thing, how do these animals get here in the first place? They have moms and dads, but do they reproduce naturally?
Well, I suppose you've like the battery
And there's like
chickens
insemination and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So doesn't that mean that you are supporting humans doing sexual things to animals when you buy these products?
We've come full circle.
Yeah.
He's good at this.
There you go.
When you buy animal products and animals, you are actually also supporting humans doing sexual stuff to animals. Do you understand how?
No, I don't know.
Because the animals are being bred by humans into existence. So it's not like they have sex with who they want, it's humans who forcibly jack off the males and inseminate the females. So by buying animal products, you are supporting sex with animals.
You're right again.
Wouldn't it be then more consistent with your thoughts to just not buy animal products if you think they should be able to make consent?
Yeah. I think it is that way, so yeah.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah.
Like, what would you rather have happen to you? Someone killed you, like took your life away, or someone raped you? If you had to choose one.
I'll probably choose the second one.
Yeah. Me too.
Sexual
All
act.
the animals you eat had moms and dads, but they didn't make a baby the natural way. They were humans. First we jack off the males, and then we forcibly impregnate the females. So when you buy animals and animal products, you are supporting humans having sex with animals.
I'd much rather say, I wouldn't call it so much humans having sex with animals, I'd much rather say
Doing sexual things to animals, sticking our arms inside their anuses and sticking stuff.
aren't these health checkups being done on cows?
No, it's to inseminate them, to make them pregnant.
Oh, you mean like the artificial pregnancies? That
Yeah.
was forceful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's on the whole. Again, that's like part of the industrialization. I wouldn't call it so much a sexual act, more like a way to.
But it is though.
profit it. It's more like
It's penetration of their private parts.
Technically it is, yeah. Technically
Yeah.
it is. I'm not trying to deny it. They obviously need some professional help, though. Therapy, because there could be multiple reasons for that. What's the cause for someone to do this? But I wouldn't call it so much a sexual act because the intention was never to give pleasure. I think a rape would be more fitting word if you ask me. This is why, again, that's why I'm against. I am against, like, the industrialization of animal products.
Not if you buy animal products, then you support it. In your mind, you're against sex with animals, but in your actions, you're actually supporting it and financing it. And you're right, I am a vegan. I'm just bullshitting people, and
I won't be surprised if that's the case. Listen, man. There's so many like channels. Like,
obviously, I'm messing around with you. I don't support doing anything to animals without their consent. Neither sex, nor violence, nor killing.
Yeah.
But every time you guys buy animal products, you are actually supporting
Yes.
humans doing sexual things to animals.
Sexual things?
Yes.
Well, because we supported doing everything, whatever you want to do with the animal, right?
Oh, well, how do the animals get there in the first place? Because we are breeding them into existence.
Yeah.
Like to make cheese, for example, to make milk, the cows first need to be pregnant,
Yeah.
to produce milk.
Yeah.
And so how do we get the cows pregnant?
Yeah, of course, massively they do that, but well, yeah. It is a really hard topic, and
I haven't really thought about the sex with animals thing until we met.
No, but it's a good point. I know what you're saying.
That's what I'm doing this. I try to make people think about stuff they're not used to think about. Yeah.
are you vegan? Of course.
Yes, I am. Do you think that would be difficult for you?
I think it will be. I'm up for it. I think this talk helped me. Like, I will definitely try to do that.
Cool.
Of course.
So if you want to learn a bit more, here are some documentaries you can check out.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking this talk to the people and making them feel, because we have to feel uncomfortable with things that we are normal and used to.
Yeah.
Thank you to change.
Are you now for legalizing sex with animals? Or are you going to stop buying animal products? What would be most in line with your views?
To stop buying animal products.
Cool. I hope you stop doing that.
Me too.
Cool.